wanted to do my weekly check-in, and I waited until the end of the week so that I can get all my thoughts and feelings together and just kind of make it through the week first, you know. And in case anything else happened, I was like, oh, just throw it at me, whatever. But I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm just so out of it. I feel like physically, like my whole body is exhausted. I was just this feeling like if I got hit by a car, which I don't know what that feels like, but you know, if it hurts like my entire body, like it feels sore and I feel sick almost, like my throat hurts and like my chest hurts and my head hurts, and I'm just trying to like take a good deep breath and it feels like it's a struggle. So that's the physical part. The mentally part is like the same exhaustion. Like it feels like I'm using up all of my energy to just tell my brain to shut up with all of like the different thoughts that are just coming at me, where it's like, if you ever were like overthinking anything, if you get into that like mindset where it's just like you overanalyze everything and different thoughts like come at you all at once, and you're just like, oh my god, you know, like you start thinking of one thing and it goes on to another thing and it just keeps going and going. That's how I feel, and I literally am just like so exhausted from trying not to actually give in to those thoughts, and it makes me feel awful, honestly. Like I feel horrible. So I'm really mentally tired. I'm physically tired. I'm just like really over it right now. Life is kind of getting to me, and it's just seems like never ending almost. I don't know. I'm trying to like every day just get up and get through the day. But at this point, it's like I feel like I'm 10 steps backwards now, you know? Like I was at a good start. I was like, yeah, I have these problems to address. I want to get better. And now I'm fighting between like a part of me that doesn't want to get better, because that part of me is just like, for what? Like, what's the reason why? And then the other part of me is like, I still have to try. You know, I told myself years ago that I would try to enjoy everything in life and try to make the most out of it, and convinced myself that, you know, things were going to be good. And yeah, and just the fact that things are not good is like, it's this big old cloud like came over my head, and I can't get rid of it. And every day that I start to feel slightly better, just things creep up again, and then I'm just back to like this moody, depressing person. And it's exhausting to be like that. Like if you've ever felt anything of depression or any kind of like anything like that, like life events that just kind of get to you, it's exhausting every day to wake up and just have that like in the back of your mind and have it like be a big weight on your shoulders. I honestly, I know the stuff that I've learned like through therapy and everything like over the years. I know what to do and how I should process things, but I just can't get myself there. Like I want to just suffer, honestly, and just, I don't know, wallow and be moody and whatever, but I know that if I want to keep making progress, I have to find a way to like push through and get over things, and I just can't seem to do that this week. So I'm gonna kind of just try again next week and see if like next week my brain gets a little less fuzzy and I can work on stuff. I don't know. I don't want to get too personal on anything. It's just like, I just wanted to kind of get out my feelings on my chest and kind of just say like, this is how I am right now. And just for me to talk, like it's a struggle, because I don't know. I just want to lay here and just like rot. You know what I mean? Like this is all I want to do. And I don't have time. I have to do all kinds of stuff. So it's just like, I have to lock in and push through. So whatever. The more personal details, I'll just save it for my therapy sessions, just because when you open up like that about these things, like it's also tiring to just go into this and go back into your brain and get these feelings out. to keep doing that over and over, like talk about my feelings, is tiring too. And it's just a constant, like, opening yourself is just a lot. It takes a lot on your body and a lot on your brain. And I have enough energy to get me through my therapy today, so I kind of just want to save all those feelings for that. But yeah, getting it out, I think, just helps out a little bit. And I'm going to try not to be so, like, moody depresso, but it's kind of just how I get through things, I guess. And again, like, I don't have the energy to be like a big beaming ball of sunshine. I don't know. I don't have it in me. But I wanted to be transparent because I'm obviously not okay. And I just don't know where to go from here. So yeah, thanks for listening to my moody talks. I also wanted to throw out this week that my face has been breaking out a lot. You can kind of get in here. But as you can see, my face is like pretty irritated right now. I've been having like irritation on my cheeks, you know, like some pimples growing out of my chin, one on my lip, and then two here. So I know the two here is usually when I use my electric razor for my eyebrows, because I don't like to like wax or anything. I don't go pluck them out either. So I use this electric razor, and sometimes if my skin gets irritated here, I'll break out, and I wear sunglasses, so like there with the makeup, and after you use it, you know, your skin's more sensitive, and so irritates it. So there, totally get it, whatever. Everywhere else though, like here and here, I'm kind of wondering if it's maybe these makeup wipes that I got from Walmart. I got the Great Value ones just because it was like a little bit cheaper. And yesterday I noticed that when I was cleaning my face with the makeup, like on here, on this side, it was starting to get really red and irritated, like almost like I was like scraping it, you know, like if you scrape your face a little bit, it's like it gets really red because you could see like a streak. And so I kind of was figuring like, you know what, my face has been breaking out a lot lately. And obviously like with the hormone changes every month, right? Like when it's my time of the month, like, yeah, I do get breakouts happen, but that was already done. So I was starting to get the breakout like after that part. So I was kind of like, well, I don't know if maybe it's that, because I haven't changed like anything else in my routine except the wipes. And so I know like when you're cleaning your face all the time like that, like maybe it's just like irritating and kind of doing something to my skin, and it's bugging because it doesn't just seem like a regular breakout. It seems more like it's like my skin's irritated on these parts. But for now, I have a little tube of the salicylic acid treatment that I usually use. And it's basically just to like help, like, you know, use like spotting treatment almost. So I'm going to try that out and see if it works. But also like there's nothing I can do except wash my face and just kind of keep it from being irritated. So kind of just wanted to throw it out to say like, yeah, I'm kind of looking into it and hopefully it gets better soon. Hey everybody, so I'm gonna get a haircut today, and I don't know, I've been feeling iffy about it because I've been going back and forth like if I want to cut my hair or not. And of course the day that I decide, I finally have like a good hair day where my hair actually looks decent at this length. I'm gonna go through with it anyway though, because I already like committed in my head of ideas that I wanted to do, so we're just gonna do it. This is what my hair is currently at, and I'll show the back so you guys can see like where the length is at. So let's see, but yeah, it definitely got longer from the last time that I cut it. Can't even touch it from the back, but yeah, it's definitely a pretty good length. But if you can see the back, there's like some layers in here that just don't mix, and maybe it's not like super even on the bottom. So I kind of just want to even out the layers on the side and keep the choppy kind of feel, I guess, but just mix them in better. So like this side is pretty good, but if you see this side, I have these really short pieces that just blend right now. But sometimes if my hair doesn't dry like in a way that I want it to, then it looks kind of funny. So here's that. Yeah, but anyway, we're gonna commit. I have some ideas. Here's kind of like a pin board right here of like ideas that I'm looking at. So I looked this up on like Pinterest, and it's basically like a layered bob haircut. So I want to lose like maybe another inch or so on the length itself, and then, you know, cut the layers accordingly. So we'll see how it goes. I'll kind of show like afterwards what it looks like, but this is right now the before, and my hair hasn't fully dried yet either, so it's still kind of flat a little bit on here. But yeah, I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous, but maybe I'll just be in better spirits later once I actually chug my coffee and wake up a little bit. But okay, I'm back, and here is my haircut. So it looks really funny right now, like a mushroom almost, and it's because, you know, we did the we used a blow dryer, so sometimes like the parts get a little weird, and then I lose the waves in there too, but it's so cute. So this is the new length, and I'll show from the back so you can see. So as you can see, it's a lot shorter, but it looks super good. I love it. So some of that blonde on the bottom is like peeking out. But yeah, she added more layers onto it, and overall I love it. It makes it feel much more even. So when I was talking about those layers that were just getting choppy on the side, it was making it look really weird. It looks like a lot better now. So this is exactly what I had in mind for like a short little haircut. And you know, I can do like the blowout. I can do like the blowout basically how I had on my pin board, to think of like the idea. So that's why we chopped it up a little bit here too. But if you can see, it's like, here's all the little layers, and it's gonna look so good. So I'm very happy with it. I'm very excited to style it more, and then it just feels much better. Like it feels like the weight kind of like was off, because it started to feel like that awkward length where it's like, you know, a little bit past your shoulders, and then it's like hard to style and it just looks weird. And then it was drying really weird, so I would always do hairstyles to kind of keep it out of my face. And now it's gonna be super cute to just kind of like wash it and then let it air dry, and all the waves will pop out. But I love it, and I think it looks super cute, and it makes the blonde like pops at the bottom. So totally love it. I'm super happy with it, and yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun having a little bit of short hair for the summer. Okay, ignore all my other notes, but here is my bucket list. And I wrote a whole bunch of random stuff that I literally was just like, these are things I want to do, and these seem realistic. And I don't know if I'll be able to finish them in all of 2025, but you know, might be a start to at least get into most of them, and that might give me motivation to add more stuff and maybe make a more unhinged kind of bucket list. But I don't know, these seem kind of doable and easy for me. So yeah, if you have any ideas, just let me know. But this is my list. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I honestly don't know how the rest of my vlogs are going to go, but I'm kind of liking the editing and just kind of throwing random things that's going on through the weeks. And I know my upload schedule has been so inconsistent the last like couple of weeks, but it's hard to find time to edit my vlogs during the week and then like upload it weekly. So I don't know, I'm going to try to keep to the schedule, but I don't really do much. Everything's pretty routine. So anyway, I'm rambling again. So thanks for tuning in if you're still here, and hopefully the more transparent I am, the more progress I make, and we'll kind of see how things go from there.